What's good, YouTube? How's everyone doing this lovely Wednesday evening? It's your boy Reg in the building. Got my homeboy Try with me.
What up?
And for today's special guest, we got Mr. Cam Jones and Mr. Phelps Jones, part of the Jones Girls legacy. How you guys doing today?
Man, good, man. Appreciate y'all for having us. It's a blessing.
No doubt.
No problem. Thank y'all so much for
Absolutely.
coming.
Yeah,
Yeah, we doing
absolutely.
good, man. Thank y'all. So, man, appreciate y'all bringing us up.
No
Yeah.
problem, no problem. So, we're just gonna start this interview off by having you guys just introduce yourselves and then just telling y'all where y'all from right now and stuff.
Okay, so I'm Phelps Jones, also known as PJ in the documentary if you saw it, but I've been playing music since I was 4 years old, started playing the piano, born and raised in Detroit, Michigan. Then, pretty much born into it. Me and my cousin pretty much born into music. Played piano up until about 12, 13 years, and then started producing at the age of 15. Uh, and been producing ever since, really, you know what I'm saying? That's when I really started taking it serious around like maybe 18, 19 years old. Yeah, I've been producing ever since, man.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah,
Oh, Cam, you're muted.
My bad, y'all. My bad. My
there you
camera
go.
cams on with no connection. Um, and I've been rapping. I actually follow suit. DJ inspired me and kind of brought me out, like brought it to my attention that I had a talent. So been rapping since I was about, I'm gonna go ahead and say about 15 years ago. Um, and we just making moves independently, man. It's been the best, man.
Yes,
And we
sir.
appreciate y'all. So
That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, all right. So talk about yourselves, like talk about the kind of music that you make and how we can use it to like to translate to today's generation or whatnot. What do you guys talk about in your music?
Well, I say me and Cam Jones, we really saw like a pocket, so to speak. We wanted to kind of blend the old school with the new school, with but kind of making it where it's not corny. You know what I'm saying? Where everybody can enjoy it, like the older audience, the younger audience. We really just wanted to bring that soulful, music with substance back. You know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause it's a lot of, and no disrespect to no artist, man, but a lot of the music is sounding kind of, recycled. The same, especially in hip hop. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
me and Cameron just really kind of, took that mission upon ourselves, man, to really just bring good music back, so to speak, like soulful music, with substance in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Besides like J. Cole and Kendrick. So that's our mission, man. Just keep providing everybody with this great music. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely feel you on that. So let's talk about your EP. Let's talk about the EP, the Jones Connection EP. First of all, I heard it and I loved it. Definitely loved it.
Thank you.
I love the fact that you guys carrying on like the Jones Girls, which we're gonna mention the Jones Girls later on in the interview, but
right.
just that soulful influence of Jones Girls, and you just reintroducing yourselves like to this generation and today.
Right.
Do you guys feel that since you guys are related to somebody like music legends like the Jones Girls, that you got more pressure when it comes to like coming in the music business, or do you guys just fall into like creating your own sound?
That's a good question, man. Honestly, I feel like we should, but no. Me and PJ kind of was like, I don't want to say forced into this, but the universe kind of made us do what we doing. We never wanted to touch the Jones Girls record, so it's kind of the opposite with me and him.
Hmm.
Because we never wanted to ever do what we doing, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes when I guess when you with other energy, and I'm big on energy, man. There was a lot of things going on in my life at a point where it was kind of directing us in this direction, and we decided to do what we did with the tape. And we've been getting a great response, man. So we appreciate the love, man. I'm glad you like it.
Yeah, man,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
definitely. Um, do you have any question you want to ask them? Try to.
Yeah. My question for both of you is like, growing up in a legendary family like the Jones Girls, like, um, when did you decide to become artists? And my second question is like, I know at some point you probably had that talk about the ups and downs of the business. Um, how has that advice? How have you applied that advice to yourselves as artists?
Ups and downs of business.
Yeah.
Well, we definitely it's been a roller coaster. Big adjustments. Like cause I say we've been real big on energy. You know, a lot of crazy stuff going on. So protecting our energy and I would say hmm. I mean, as far as advice, we really kind of learned quick because we went through a lot of situations. Like, for perfect example, we had a clearance issue with one of the records on the EP that was kind of like usually a problem artists don't go through and producers until they kind of reach a certain level. So that was a
Right.
really heavy lesson learned. So we really kind of re-strategized and kept moving. It's kind of like trial and error. Like one thing they say, man, it's not really no school for this. You kind of just gotta, learn as you go. Get advice from people that don't mind giving the game. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Keep it moving, man.
So and
Yeah.
like what made you decide to become an artist? Like like at what point in your life did you say I can do this? Like I can be just as good as anybody that's out right now.
Well, I'm actually the producer. I did rap on one of the tracks, so I guess I'm somewhat an artist again now. But
Right.
I would say we both been doing our kind of our own thing. Like Cam Jones, he had a group called DMG, shouts out to him, and I was kind of doing my own producing thing with a lot of artists in Detroit, or in Atlanta and everywhere else. And for whatever reason, we came together, man. Like Cam said, we didn't really want to touch the Jones Girls records, but it's kind of funny how the universe works. Like the way the project actually started, our engineer, shouts out to his name is Believe.
Mm.
I used to send him samples of beats, and he got mad one day. And he like, man, what's wrong with you? You can't sample your mama's music, man. Y'all sending me, y'all making everything else to send this, that, that. So he kind of made it a challenge for us. I'm like, you trying to say I can't do it, bro? I'm like, all right,
Right.
So me and Cameron locked in, man, and try to do the best we could to pay homage, man. You know what I'm saying? But being born into it, man, I do appreciate the fact our parents really did keep that away from us a lot. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
we didn't grow up in the spotlight and the cameras, and it was kind of like when mommy come home, mommy's home, auntie's home. Then when they go out in public, they do that the celebrity thing. So
Right.
you know,
That's dope.
yeah.
Man. Yeah, they definitely kept everything away from us. My bad, y'all.
That's
Sometimes my
cool.
Good.
phone be tripping, man. But they definitely let us kind of grow up and enjoy life, man. Kept all the glam and the glitter and excuse me, glam's glitter and fame away from us. You know what I'm saying? So me and Visa grew up. We was like best friends, and we had just kind of enjoy life a different way. It wasn't nothing we didn't have growing up. But, they spoiled us in a way where it was easy to balance because we kind of seen the best of both worlds at an early age. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So that's one of the motivational things I can say.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Definitely feel you. Now, I know you mentioned production. Are you produce pretty much the whole EP, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Who do
I
you
did all the
look up?
production. Cameron did all the artistry and the writing.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's dope. Now, who do you guys like look up to? Like, who are your main influence when it comes to like rapping or producing or just being an artist in general?
Well, I would say my top five, it kind of changes from time to time, man. But number one, period, is Quincy Jones. I mean, I don't even really put him in the list for real, but he's the greatest producer of all time in my eyes. But after that, I would say Dr. Dre, Scott Storch, Timbaland, Pharrell. Also a producer named T Minus. Uh, Kind of the people I look up to. You know what I mean? So
Okay.
yeah, they kind of a lot of
Yeah.
inspiration came from them
Yeah,
dudes.
me man, I look up to a few artists. I hear a lot of Ti and myself. I like Snoop Dogg. You know what I'm saying? 2 Chainz. They all influences. You feel me? Like I ain't gonna lie. I ain't saying it like I'm trying to bite them or nothing. Cause y'all hear them different. But when it comes to certain things, they definitely inspire me. And kind of like what PJ said, man, I like a lot of those producers like McKinney Jackson. People that was
Absolutely.
close to the family that made certain sound. Dexter One Cell. Shout out to guys like that because they actually inspired me too. With that original sound of the '70s and '80s. That's unmatched now. You know what I'm saying? So,
Facts.
shout out to them too.
Most definitely. Most definitely. Do you guys see yourselves working with anybody like that's popping right now or just a legend in general? Do you guys see yourselves working with anybody? If so, who are your top three choices?
I really say, that's kind of we play that by ear, really. But I mean, I feel like we could work with anybody. Like one thing, me and Cam, with this project, we definitely brought the soul with it and everything. But we really have like, it's a blessing. We can really go any direction we want in music. It's not really a style that we have to stick to. You know what I mean? So we
Right.
just kind of playing it by ear, man. But I know the top people in the game like Drake or um, just off the top of my mind, maybe a J Cole, Kendrick,
Yeah, certain names you
Migos.
can't have that. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
it's yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah. You know,
Yeah,
yeah, bro.
Exactly.
certain names can't
Playing
turn
it by
down,
ear,
bro.
man.
Like, yeah,
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
definitely
but
played
I
about.
agree with you though. But I ain't gonna lie though, man.
yeah.
Me personally, I wanna work with some more legends though. Like, like the Jones girls. I've had the blessing, we both had opportunity to work with my mom,
Absolutely.
and me catching that energy made me want to get in the studio with other like legends, man. Like, I be looking at people that I met, like Glenn Jones, people like that. I'm like, man, I want
Ooh,
to do a record with them. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? I think
yeah,
different. You know what I'm
mm.
saying? Yeah, yes, sir.
I agree, my dog.
Melba Moore, shout out to Auntie Melba, Melissa Morgan.
Shout
That
out to
whole
Auntie
gang.
Melvin Moore.
It go on. There's a lot of dope artists from the 70s and 80s, man.
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask one more before I pass it back to Try. Now, like when you guys very influenced by old school music, a lot of people this day and age, they're always into like the what's now, what's happening now,
Mm.
and then when you mention even the words old school, they always have like a certain disdain, or they always be like, oh well, we can't gravitate towards that. How do you feel when people say that your music is too old school based or whatnot?
Uh, I really feel like.
Man, listen, bro. I feel like, go ahead, P. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll go. Yeah, but I really feel like there hasn't really been anybody to not in a cocky way at all, but to do what me and my cousin Cam are doing, like to blend the two, to kind of, I feel like we'll kind of bring a really good understanding to the younger audience as well. Like, have respect for the legends that laid the pathway for a lot of y'all. If it wasn't for people like our moms and aunts and Auntie Melba Moore, all of that, there would probably be none of these artists. You know what I'm saying? They really paved the way for a lot of this new talent. And
Exactly.
that's one music I feel like can heal that as far as like the disrespect that the legends get. Because a lot of these younger people, they really don't do their research. They don't understand the impact that a lot of these legends had. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? Like,
Facts.
so I feel like the music we making, man, it kind of bridge that gap a lot more. Like maybe not all the way, but a lot more to where a lot of younger people get understanding. Like, wow, they were really dope. Man, they made music back in the '70s and they may tap into their catalog. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how it's supposed to be. Man. You gotta respect the ones that came before you. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. I agree with
Definitely.
that.
Yeah.
Real, real, man. I feel like me personally, man, I tell everybody in this over in states that feel like that. Cause don't get me wrong, I turn up. PJ tell you, man, I listen. You know what I'm saying? I listen to everything. I bump, bro. I'm first bump one of the street records when it comes time. But I tell somebody to go to places like London, Germany, some of these places where these legends are going, unfortunately get their bad because a lot of
Mm-hmm.
the US has closed them off. Go out there and see how these people bringing out vinyls from 40 and 50 years ago, showing
Right.
these folks the love and giving these folks the flowers that they deserve. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't until I actually experienced that firsthand when I had a whole different realization of, you know what I'm saying? It ain't really about this microwave stuff going on in the US. Don't get me wrong, I love a lot of it, but a lot of it we got to hear that on tomorrow mentality, and you could go across the water and live for and eat forever. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
that's why I think.
Right. I agree, my brother.
Yeah, definitely. That's very well said too. Just
Absolutely.
give motherfuckers the flowers when they're still living and stuff.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Right.
It's like
Facts.
it's like
Yeah. I like the fact that you started off the project with the little boy, talking with his uncle about the oldies and introducing his uncle to your music. Was that like a conscious effort to start that project off like that?
Right.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah,
really
yeah,
like
yeah. It was really two old men. One of them got a high pitched voice, but yeah. So we had them. You know what I'm saying? Really, we wanted it to have a just a vibe with Cuzzo coming in with a production like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna let him speak on the production part. We wanted it to be more than just a record playing because we wanted to kind of have that feel that we taking you back to the '70s in a sense, and you listening to one of them,
right.
them classic kind of vibe. You see what I'm saying? So
Right.
And from what we catching and the feedback we getting, I think we did a pretty good job, man. So we appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah, y'all do a
Absolutely.
very
And I would say, the production actually that beat the first beat to start the project. Me and Cam was supposed to like, a short skit maybe 2 or 3 times throughout the project. And shouts out to Cam, man. I mean, he really went in and we kind of wrote the skits with the old band together or whatever, but he really finessed the melodic, and the welcome everybody. This the Jones connection. That was all really Cam, just kind of, the creative. He kind of a genius when it comes to that type of stuff off the top and creating. But the production, I mean, everything is falling into place. And sometimes God working. It's so much in your face. You see God working. You just gotta kind of sit back sometimes and let him work. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right. Facts.
exactly.
yeah,
Yes,
Yes. All right.
absolutely.
So I want to go back to the Jones Girls for a quick second. Um, I want to actually talk about just the status when it comes to Philadelphia soul. And when it comes to Philadelphia soul, you hear, of course, the OJs, you hear Teddy Pendergrass, you hear Patti LaBelle. But I was talking to one of my friends, and he said that rarely you hear the Jones Girls mentioned in Philly soul. What do you guys rank like them, like in regards to the Philly soul legends and whatnot? And do you feel like they kind of get overshadowed over the years?
Absolutely,
Well,
man.
to be honest with you, King, that's exactly why they did unsung. It was that way,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm gonna be honest with you, King. Go to my mama IG, tap in, because that's me running that and handling a lot of her business, man.
I got you.
She had BET, Mother's Day, and then she tapped in on TV One with it, unsung. And I can tell you, bro, the Jones girls, they're getting their flowers right now, man. So it's been a blessing. But
Absolutely.
that it was that way. Like PJ said, man. They diamonds in the rough. That's how I feel, man. They had, as far as mainstream, they didn't have but like what 5, 6 good years. And you look at their catalog and what they was able to do. So I do understand why they get overshadowed, but it's coming out now because of the fact that we in a time where everybody in their home just researching and searching music and learning more about some of these artists because they tired of the new artists. So you got so many young people that's tapping in. So it's amazing. I ain't gonna lie, man. Seeing what's going on with the whole Philly International label right now is amazing to me.
Absolutely.
Most definitely, most definitely. And do you feel that with the Jones Girls legacy still living on and whatnot too? Do you feel like when it comes to like girl groups or whatnot, especially like with like the women running, the females in hip hop these days, with like the Megans and of course the City Girls or whatnot too? Do you kind of feel like in a weird way, they kind of like translate the message in their music from back in the day in a weird way? I don't know if y'all get what I'm saying or
I'm not sure if really I would say it translated to hip hop, but I feel like they kind of somewhat keeping a lot of Jones Girls. Definitely, it's a huge resurgence. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like a lot of people are tapping back and like, wow, there's a lot more girl groups back then, of course, especially R&B,
right,
than today. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, the Jones Girls really are diamonds in the rough, man. I mean, vocally, and I know people say I'm biased, but if I had a top two, so I would say Jones Girls and the Emotions. You know what I'm saying? Like
ooh,
those are my top two. R&B with the Emotions of
Yeah.
some bad girls. Shouts out to them, some bad girls. But
shout out to the Emotions.
yeah, yeah. But just the
Yeah.
tone. I
I
mean, I
mean,
feel like this
to be
resurgence is
honest
definitely
with
enlightening a
you,
lot of
man,
younger
when
artists. Oh yeah, go ahead, cuz.
exactly, because of and the people that what you're saying, the Jones girls, man, you got so many of their fans, and I've been in close contact with them, and they always tell me like, man, my favorite girl group of all time, best harmonies ever. So the impact they had with them flying under the radar like that, to me is amazing. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Because
absolutely.
like you got so many people that know who they are and was fans, and then you got so many people that don't that's learning about who they are right now. So, and me and Cuzzo
Right.
get caught in between that, so it's a blessing, man. I can't be kept. This is like I can trade this for the world. My mama's music has my mom and aunt's music has taken me to places in the world I never saw myself at. So I can't do nothing but tip my hat to the Jones Girls legacy, man. It's a blessing.
Absolutely. Real talk,
Right.
bro.
Because there was some certain songs like when I was watching the Unsung, there was certain songs I've heard I didn't even know it was like sampling a couple hip hop tracks, like the Shirley Jones solo track. She did "Baby, Do You Get Enough, Get Enough,
Do you
Get
get
Enough
enough
Love." I
love?
love
Yeah,
love that track right there.
classic. Yeah,
Um,
Yes, sir.
"Nights Over Egypt" alone is a classic.
Classic.
right.
The original "Who Can I Run To?" I mean, it's just like so much music
Classic.
history.
You know what I'm saying? They got bangers. Yeah, and
Mm.
then when you look, I ain't gonna lie, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. We get emotional because it's like when you see in the story what they went through to get what they got. They was in the game 15 years singing background for everybody and their mama before they got a chance. You see what
Exactly.
I'm
Right.
saying? They got dropped from two labels now. Got dropped from not one but two labels.
No. Yeah.
So it's amazing how they was able to put that together, man. You know?
Absolutely.
Exactly. Um, so did Shirley or any of your relatives give you advice about the music industry when they found out you guys wanted to do music?
Say it again. You broke up. You said bias.
Oh yeah.
I'm saying, did Shirley Jones or anybody like in the Jones family like give y'all advice about the music industry when y'all wanted to join, or
Yeah.
Said
Yeah, we
advice.
did get everybody. Yeah.
Man, the best advice I say me and Cuzzo got, in my opinion, is in this industry you have to be even killed. This is advice to any artist or producer. You have to be even killed in this artist. And I mean, like, you can't get too happy with the highs, you can't get too low with the lows. You know what I'm saying? You kind of just got to be even killed. Appreciate opportunities as they come. They may work out, they may not. But how T.I. said, I'll never forget, they said, if you live by the tears, you'll die by the bull. You know what I'm saying? So you got to kind of stay in between, appreciate opportunities that do work out in your favor, but don't get too excited. You know what I'm saying? Like, to where it'll crush you if it don't work out. You know what I'm saying? You got to kind of just be kind of, mellow with it.
that's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, definitely like be
Yeah.
mellow with it, be humble too.
Exactly. Be humble and I
Right.
feel like, piggyback on Cuzzo, there's too many of us focusing on blowing up in quotation.
Right.
And we ain't even enjoying the moments, man. You
Right.
gotta nobody gets anywhere overnight, you know what I'm saying? So it might not be your calling to blow up, but as long as you know what I'm saying, you doing it for you, it don't nothing else matter, man. Success is in the eye of the beholder, you know what I'm saying? So set goals
Right.
and do what you do for you. Being an independent artist is not easy.
It's
Everybody
not.
want to do it, but it ain't easy, man. So I would just say,
Right.
y'all boys, whoever out here listening, man, y'all stay down, keep going, and don't focus on blowing up and all that clout, man. Because really, what I know from fame,
Right.
and y'all can vouch, that ain't really what y'all want. You know what I'm saying? It caused a lot of
Right.
other issues, man. So just do what enjoy it for the moment, or enjoy it for you because you love to do it, and don't chase
Right.
fame.
Okay.
I feel like it's too many
Right.
chasing fame out here. That ain't a good look for real.
For real though.
Right.
Yeah, man. Um, you got anything you want to add, Try?
I have a question. Do you guys have like a favorite Jones Girls album? I mean, cause I have this one here. This one is like my favorite. Um,
Ooh,
do you have a favorite
Ooh, wait.
Jones Girls album?
Mm.
I wouldn't really say album more so because they had a
Minor,
lot of hits spread out. You know what I'm saying? On different albums. So that's tough. I may have to go with the
my
self-titled if I had to choose with the
favorite.
Jones Girl.
I gotta go with the first one, man. Yeah, the Jones girl. I gotta go with
The
the first
Jones
one.
Girl, yeah,
Just
yeah.
because who can I run to?
Classic.
You gonna make me love
You
somebody
gonna make
else.
me love
His
somebody else,
feelings
yeah.
killing me.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
album was
Ain't
loaded.
I meant to mercy on that one?
I think so. I believe.
Bro, that
Yeah,
That
album was
might have been
loaded,
next.
bro. Like
That might
straight
have been
up.
the next. Yeah.
it's on this one.
It might be the next. Yeah, that's the next. But I mean, just the ones I just said, and then the whole album, bro, is just back then they wasn't doing but like 9, 10 songs,
Right.
bro. It was
Yep.
amazing.
Incredible.
I
But
feel
I
you.
like all of them though. I love all of them. Let me say that.
Same.
Each one,
Same.
especially the one I know a lot of the one I feel like that flew under the radar the most and don't get as much love as it should is get as much love as you can. No
Yeah.
pun intended. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
For real.
Right.
Yeah, man. And it's just like with like the Jones Girls in general. It's just like their style was so distinctive when it came to
Absolutely.
like a lot of '70s R&B groups, especially female groups and stuff. Because they pretty much was a like quote unquote a girls group, if that makes sense.
Right.
They just made music specifically for black women to gravitate to. Like, yeah, people might like the emotions, and then you had of course the Fifth Dimension, of course, too. But with the Jones Girls, they spoke directly to someone that or a group of audience that has not really been heard before.
Right.
Exactly, bro. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, man. Quick little story, y'all. I was in London right before the pandemic. And PJ could vouch, man. I'm standing outside. I was my mom's security. I actually helped manage her at the time. So we walking into the gig, and it was this dude that looked like he was foreign. Like, I'm in London, but he looked like he wasn't from. So he was like, "Hey, man, I've been here for 3 hours standing outside, and I flew in from Belgium, man. I flew in from Belgium, and he pulling out the vinyl just like my boy right now." And that I ain't gonna lie, that right there is what, like, that moment right there is what fooled me. Like, I was like, okay, yeah, I really see what's going on. Like, the impact of the music and that gym that Jones Girls in. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's dope to be able to experience something like that, because life is short, man, and I'm just going through the motions, but to be able to experience something like that is definitely dope, man. So, yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good, very good. So were you guys as a whole satisfied with the unsung episode where it covered the Jones Girls in general too, or?
You said, were we satisfied?
Hmm.
Oh, absolutely, man. They told the story beautifully. I mean, we learned a lot as well. Me and my cousin, they went through a lot, to get to the point where they were to become the Jones Girls. And that was really, this whole process leading up to Unsung as well. Like, there's so much we learned, like, about their legacy and everything, man. To see the episode play out and everything, man. Rest in peace to Mishi. He was in the documentary, passed away, but that story was beautiful. I was extremely pleased. Extremely pleased. And me and my cousin didn't have any sleep in that documentary, so we still pulled it on through, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I
it
mean,
was
but see,
cool, bro.
it get deep with me and Cuzzo, and I don't want to get too deep with y'all, man, but everybody that's looking at that episode probably think that me and Cuzzo cloud face and we decided to do Who Can I Run To because the Unsung episode came out. And that is exactly the opposite. You see what I'm saying? Like, we had no clue about Unsung. Me and my dog came together, like, you know what I'm saying? Of course, like I told y'all, the universe kind of told us to do what we was doing. We got a call
Right, right.
from Unsung like 3 days later after me and him decided what we was gonna do. So that just further gave us that, like, it was crazy. It was the craziest moment. I ain't gonna lie, man. That was my first time just like having the universe speak to me and be able to take action and manifest something. You know what I'm saying? So, the pandemic really blessed us to be able to put the video on some because we actually sent it to the producer and it gave us more time during the shutdown. When everything shut down, the pandemic gave us more time to shoot the video and send it to the producer to make it happen. So it's really
Hmm.
the whole story is amazing. Like, it's
Incredible,
amazing.
man.
I can't get too deep, but it's crazy, brother. Yeah,
Well, that's
no
Absolutely.
very.
doubt.
I pretty much only have like one more question. Like, what are your future plans regarding music or just keeping the Jones Girl legacy alive?
Well, I feel like we're never gonna box ourselves into any style, but I feel like it's gonna be always anytime, they hear Jones Connection, me and my cousin wanna make sure, it's quality music, soulful music, with substance. We don't really want to make no microwave music. We want something that's gonna, cook in the oven, man, not the microwave. Something that can sit with you, man. You can ride with for some months. Or, like the project we did, and it's on 6 tracks, but they soulful. You know what I'm saying? Like they got a lot of replay value and everything like that, man. So that's really the goal, man. We don't really have a set direction. We just gonna have fun. That's all. It's always about having fun. Never want to lose the fun in the music. You know.
I agree.
Definitely,
Uh,
brother. So, we ain't really with the gimmicky. Don't get me wrong. I'm the first to tap in and pop in it. The, some of that rap. The street rap that people vibe to in Atlanta. And, the Lucci's and the Migos and all them, man. I went to school and grew up with Migos. So salute, shout out to them. But me and PJ, we decided that, hey, man, we don't want to sound like everybody else. We're gonna do something different,
Right.
We're gonna make it as far as we can go, man. Y'all can expect more from us though, because we want to give y'all more of an original sound. The Jones Girl sound was cool, but now it's time to get back to me and him. So that's what we're gonna do that part too, man. So I'm excited about that.
Right.
Yeah, so
yeah, man,
Absolutely, cuz.
it's definitely legit right there, bro. Definitely. Do you have any more questions, Truck?
I just want to say like discussing the Jones Girls episode. That was the best one to me this season, and I love Unsung. I've watched that show
Appreciate that, bro.
for years, and I felt like the season overall was weak, but
Yeah.
the
You think
episode,
so?
told, huh?
You think the season was weak?
Yeah, I mean,
We
some
have
of the,
Bobby
I mean, just
Valentino.
yeah, Bobby Valentino and Life Jennings. I didn't really care for those artists, but discussing your mom's work and the other episode that we discussed, I think that was I had a lot of fun, and I grew up on the Jones Girls albums. My mom played that in the house when I was young, so
Oh,
it was definitely I definitely appreciate you guys checking us out, and this was fun to do.
Yeah, this was very fun to do. And now I know
I
why they.
appreciate
Man,
that.
look,
Now I know
bro.
why they
I
saved
mean,
that episode. Oh, go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off.
no, go ahead. You
Hello?
saying it look like sound like you saying that now you know why they say the last.
Yeah, now I know why they saved that episode for last and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, that
yes,
episode
sir.
definitely was
Yes, sir. I
a
mean,
roller
it was.
coaster, ups, downs, up, downs. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
it wasn't all the way up,
me
all
and
the
my
way
boy.
down. It was a
I ain't
great
gonna
story.
lie, man. Yeah, being
Go ahead,
honest,
Cuzzo.
man. Me and my dog, we live best of both worlds in the job. See, man. We come from a cloth that went through some stuff. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't easy. You feel me? And when you look at what the Jones girls was able to do, for them to do what they did, and then just smooth past us, the baton on national TV, that's heavy, man. So, me and my
Yeah,
dog, we just like, we blessed, man. We appreciate y'all, people like y'all that's reaching out, 'cause it's been an emotional few months for me and my boy, you know what I'm saying? And when people
yeah,
just take the time out to talk about my mom, my aunties, man, that mean the most to me, man, because it's like you got so many people that's out here running around just in their own bag and don't care or respect the people that paid away for some of their favorite artists now. You know what I'm saying? So
fact.
we appreciate y'all, man. Triple salute, man. The
Thank you.
unsung experience was crazy. And I kind of gotta agree with y'all. I feel like the Jones Girls and of course Morris Day. I feel like them was probably the top two episodes, and
Ooh.
I kind of
I
liked
agree.
Yeah,
I
Morris
kind
Day
of
was
liked
good.
what was his name? What was the other guy from
Keith
Detroit? I
Washington.
can't think of his name right
Keith
now.
Washington.
Keith Washington. Yeah, I like him. Yeah, I kind of like his too. There was a couple ones that weren't too bad. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Leela James was decent.
That was good.
Decent, yeah.
Hezekiah Walker, his was like too. I
That
mean,
was
I,
good.
I feel like
That's Scott Walker was
I feel
good.
like what they did, they kind of switched the vibe though. So that might be why we feel like because some of the episodes were different this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, man.
yeah.
Definitely love Unsung and stuff like that too. But like as a whole, I just want the fact that just keeping like the artist legacy alive. Or there will be an artist we don't feel like it's unsung. Somebody else might feel like they're unsung and stuff too. But
Right.
yeah. But other than that, well, that's pretty much concludes my whole interview and whatnot. Our interview and whatnot. Thank y'all so much for coming.
And thank
Thank
y'all
y'all
for
so much.
having us, man.
And
Y'all
definitely,
definitely love what y'all doing. And anytime y'all want to come on to promote anything, y'all want to stop by for a visit, shoot me a text, shoot me an email, and I'll definitely invite y'all. I like what y'all definitely doing and shit.
love the
Man,
album.
Absolutely, bro.
appreciate it,
Sounds
bro.
good, bro.
Much
Appreciate
love,
it.
man.
Yeah.
Salute to y'all, boy,
Absolutely.
man. Whatever y'all doing and embarking in, keep going, man. We in a crazy
Man, keep
time, but keep
going.
going. Now's the best time to tap in. Yeah.
Hmm.
Definitely agree with you on that, bro. Definitely agree with you on that. All right. Thank y'all so much for tuning in for this interview. Shout out to Kim and PJ Jones. Also, rest in peace to Brenda Jones. Rest in peace to Valerie Jones too.
Absolutely.
Um, Shirley Jones, your legacy, your legacy lives on through the Jones girls. And I understand that she regrouped the Jones girls, with her nieces and nephews. She had her nieces and nephews in there too, and a couple other background singers too, keeping Jones girls alive. Is
Well,
that true?
Yeah.
she only got two of me. My
She got
mom is, because Valerie and Brenda passed away. Rest in peace to them.
Yeah, me
Oh,
and Cam,
My
me and
mom,
Cam
of
Jones were
course,
the only
Shirley.
children. Cam is Shirley's son, and I'm Valerie's son. And Auntie Brenda was the only one that had two
Yeah.
daughters, Royce and Maria.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you for that too, by the way.
Oh,
My mom
absolutely.
was on the unsung talking about the young girls, speaking about
Yeah,
Shirley.
yeah, that's Auntie Shirley.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we
Glad y'all
appreciate
liked
that,
it
man.
though.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
So,
Appreciate it, man.
definitely.
Yeah.
yeah.
We definitely got to keep the community open, man. Where y'all at? I know y'all. You said something about your email, man. I'm gonna make sure I get your email from my boy Red. We'll go from there, man. Or are you
All right.
Red? Which one is Red?
He's
I'm ready.
ready.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was emailing you. Okay, my bad, bro. I was thinking I was emailing Try. Easy. Say no more. Say no more, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm definitely shoot you tries email too and
Yeah.
stuff too.
That works. Yeah.
No doubt.
Please.
Hey,
All right,
Yeah. That boy be
but
safe, man.
you
hey
too.
man, y'all
Thank
be
you
safe,
for
man.
watching.
You
Appreciate
too.
y'all for having
Salute.
me once again,
Salute to
for
y'all,
real.
man.
All right,
Yeah.
stay tuned on that Tupac movie breakdown, 11 p.m.
Yeah.
Mm.
I know y'all gonna y'all gonna watch the Trina and Eve verses and stuff like that, or no? Y'all not in on
Trina
that?
and Eve,
Yeah,
they got a verse
Yep.
yeah.
Tonight,
tonight.
8 p.m.
Nice. Yeah.
That's gonna be
Yeah.
kind of interesting, man. I might
Yeah.
go with Eve on that one. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie. Well, no, I
Same.
might go
I'm
Trina.
going
I
with
might
you.
go with Trina. I might go with Trina.
I don't know. I'm not even into this.
They both got hit.
Yeah,
They
let's
both
see.
got hits, man. They got some hits.
They do.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
better than Bow Wow and Soulja Boy.
Trina might pull through by a smidge though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Bow Wow, Soulja Boy, they come up in like 2 weeks, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Man, I can't wait to see that one, man.
Yeah.
That Soldier Boy been going crazy, man. He said, "Bow Wow, you only got 1.5 million. I'm 30 million, man. What you talking about, man?" Like, the Soldier Boy be clowning, man.
I just want to watch that the comedy
Real
really,
boy.
but
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
man.
gonna
But
be
thank y'all
entertaining right
Yeah,
there.
man. No cap.
Yeah.
for real. But
Yeah, man. Listen, man. Much love to y'all. Hey, I'm gonna go and let y'all know, man. I've been on too. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling real nice right now. So if some of them questions was long winded or whatever, I'm sorry. Much
It's
love
all
to y'all.
good, man.
yeah, bro.
Y'all be
Yeah, man.
Hey man,
But
y'all
be
be safe, man. Though.
I'll be
All
You
easy.
right.
know,
Salute to y'all, man.
absolutely, man.
yeah, like
Yes, sir.
Peace.
All right.
All
All
right.
right.
That was a
Eric
fucking
was good. Cruz, what up?
shit. That was a dope indie. I like the
Yeah.
energy. Yeah.
Salute to them. And the album is banging. Go support it on streaming. The Jones
Yes.
Connection, definitely a banging album. I enjoyed it, and they did a good job.
Yeah, I love that album, man.
Yeah,
Shit. That song, that last night joint. Ooh,
that was fire.
that was fire.
That was fire, definitely. The intro was there, and I like the like we talked about like the intro with the two uncles, and you can hear them throughout the album, and definitely a banger.
Mm. Yes, yes. Yeah, appreciate it, Ronnie.
Thanks.
What time is it? 7:43.
7:43.
I can stay on till like 8 o'clock. You know,
Okay.
fuck it.
Who y'all
Eric
got
said,
tonight? Eve or Trina?
he said what?
Who everybody got tonight? Eve or Trina?
Eve.
I got Eve. I mean, Trina got some joints. You know, I do like that the Trick Daddy joint she did. Nan.
Yeah,
You know, that was a banger. That was a huge hit over here in New York, especially. And you know, she got some joints. Like she did stuff with Rick Ross. You know how much I love Rick Ross. You know, but I gotta go with Eve, man. I'm going with the Philly chick.
oh yeah, Eve all the way.
You know.
Eve. But to be honest, I'm actually gonna while I'm doing the verses, I have to watch Poetic Justice again too.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Because I'm still not able to find that Bullet movie, but you said it's bad.
I mean, it's not Tupac. He's not even in the whole film. Like, it's not his best work compared to Poetic Justice and Juice and Above the Rim. But you know, it was okay. Mickey Rourke is in it. There's some other people in it. It's like different characters in the film. You know, I saw it like way back in like I think it was 95, 96. I saw it way
Yeah,
back. They filmed it in Brooklyn. You know, it was okay. Like, but it's not like one of his best.
I feel you.
Eric says he wants to come on.
Yeah, I'm about to send him a quick link. I got you. Shit. All I know is like y'all want to ask all the Tupac questions. Just wait till that movie and
Yeah,
shit.
exactly. Q, where you at? I don't see him in here. Ask all the Tupac stuff now because we ain't gonna be talking about Pac every day.
Yeah, I really cannot wait to talk about one certain movie, but I'm gonna keep it on the wraps for right now.
Okay.
I just sent it Eric right away. What's up, Sam? Damn, Sam, you missed the interview. But I'm gonna repost this. Cool.
Cruz said I was listening. I love Gridlocked.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna talk a lot of shit about Gridlock. That's all I gotta say.
Ronnie said, "What's your favorite unsung episode this year?" Definitely the Jones Girls episode and Mars Day.
Yeah, to me, Jones Girls, Morris Day. I would even throw in the mystical episode too.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. Mystical was good. The D. Who was the R&B chick we did?
Leela James.
Leela James. That was and I don't know her music like that, but that episode was good.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the only bad. I want to say the only really bad episode of like the Bobby V and the Life Jennings.
Right.
Look, I didn't even care that much for the Selena Johnson episode like that. I mean, I don't have nothing against Selena
I
Johnson. I
mean,
just don't even.
she was good at. Like I said, like she's another person I don't know too much about her music, but I've seen
Yeah.
in like films. I know she's like acting now. So
Yes, sir. Speaking of unsung, the classic unsung reviews. I'm definitely gonna start dropping those next week. No, we're gonna start off with Big Daddy Kane.
nice.
Dark. The Black Clark Gable.
Dog Gable. Top 5 lyricists all time. One of the best debut albums ever in rap history.
Yes.
You know.
What's good, Eric?
What up?
What's up, y'all? What's up?
What's good?
Man, chilling. Just record some music for my channel and shit.
Dope.
Let's see. Yeah, after Kane, we're gonna talk about Phyllis Hyman. I want to talk about something happy first before I talk about Phyllis Hyman. I know that Phyllis Hyman is gonna get me feeling all types of fucked up. Ronnie said they need to do an unsung on Lettucey. I don't think Lettucey's unsung though. I don't know.
It depends on them. So I don't know who they have, like who's unsung to them.
Yeah, you know how it is with the older artists and stuff. They just pick and choose their shit, just like these verses.
Right.
Oh my god. Oh, I wonder who this Essence verse is gonna be and shit.
I don't know.
I don't know,
That's a
man.
good question. I don't. They didn't announce it yet. So
I'm
It better
telling
be.
you, they got a secret that they put in these verses up against like unknown people that we really don't want to see. The shit don't be compatible with like certain artists and stuff. And I was telling
it's
Red
like
that
they're trying to appease to the young generation, and that's cool. But you got if you're gonna do it right. Like it has to be like two artists that people want to see. It can't be Bow Wow and Soldier Boy. I don't think nobody my age is running to see that.
I'm
You know what I'm
27 and I'm definitely not want to see that shit
Yeah,
neither
nobody's
because I
running to
grew up
see
on
that.
both of
You know what I'm
them. You know?
saying? Now Raekwon and Ghostface, that was good. I still was against them up against each other, but that was good to
It should have been a
see.
tag team battle.
Right. It could have been a tag team battle. Like put them against Red and Meth. That would have been great.
Ooh, that would have been epic.
Yeah.
That shit would
It
have
would
been
have been
fire,
it was
man. Like,
that my bad. Go ahead.
I mean, that shit would have been fire. I wish they would do more tag team battles like that with like hip hop artists and stuff instead of
Right.
just giving us like certain female hip hop artists that ain't even like versus worthy and shit, you know?
Right.
Cause we know Eve a legend, but like Trina, she's like the godmother of the southern thought female rap genre and shit, and it really don't go worldwide. Like you get certain songs from Eve and shit that can go worldwide from different
Hmm.
countries and shit. You can't really
Exactly.
say that about
And
Trina
she
and
and
like
Eve
people like
Eve
her and
got
her
two
music.
big hits with Gwen Stefani alone. What is Trina gonna play against those?
Unless it's a song with Keisha Cole, I got to think. But
I don't know.
I ain't even like her when she went up against Ashanti because I really didn't grow up on Keisha Cole like that. I'm more of a Ashanti person, and she looked like she was on that shit when she was on the verses.
why?
Yes. Raheem Devon is underrated. I just listened to his new album with Apollo Brown. It's fire. Check it out.
Classic. Well,
It's
not
called
classic.
Lovesick. It's like some boom bap R&B.
Yeah, I want to talk about the album maybe
Yeah,
sometime next month and shit.
definitely, guys. Gotta put some respect on Raheem Devon.
Yeah, I actually like Raheem Devon
Yeah,
too.
he's dope. He's dope.
Oh yeah,
I've been
Taraj.
trying to get this damn Thundercat drunk album. That shit like expensive as hell to get. I just end up getting like the Giants Wrong EP and shit.
Granny said, "Give me mint condition versus Tony.
Yes.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I'm more for Tony. I think they would win, but mint condition got some joints too.
Oh, I love to see I can't think of that damn group. They're from the UK, and I got the albums in my collection.
Soul.
Loose ends to go up against
Oh, loose
somebody.
ends.
Loose ends.
Yeah,
Ooh. Loose
that'd be
ends
dope.
versus Shalimar.
That'd be dope.
But I don't think Jody wants to be anywhere near Howard or
Right.
Jeffrey anytime soon. So
Right.
fuck.
Oh, come on, man. They need to stop that shit, man, because they really rock and roll Hall of Fame worthy. You know, when it
Yeah.
comes to like being a group and shit from like the late '70s to the '80s and stuff.
Yeah.
Because it was two sides. It was two sides of that group. You know.
I agree.
Man.
Although on the Friends album, I think it was too much Howard Hewitt. It wasn't enough Jody on a lot of those songs.
Yeah, I see what you're saying with that. I definitely see what you're saying.
But was there like a power struggle going on with her and Howard in the group?
Yeah,
You could tell.
because it's kind of crazy too because Howard Hewitt. A lot of people need to realize he was not an original member of Shalimar
Hmm.
and shit like that. And when he came on, him and Jody instantly did not like each other.
Right.
And then him and okay.
I was saying, damn, that's crazy because you know on certain albums they always have solo like songs and shit.
Solo tracks, yeah.
And it was always like that on like certain albums with groups of the '80s and stuff. I wish they would go back to doing that with like certain groups. You know.
Now, but then it's like it don't feel like see like with New Edition, they did that too. Like on if you listen to Home Again, Ricky Bell got his solo track. You know, Bobby already felt like he was the leader of the group. It kind of like puts a wrench in the chemistry of the group. You know what I'm saying? So like I don't like to hear like when you have like a group album and you got certain members doing solo tracks on the album. You know what I'm saying? Like even with the Love Movement, you listen to the Tribe album, Q took out a lot of solo tracks on it. It didn't feel like a Tribe album.
Hell, Beats Rhymes and Life didn't really feel like a Tribe album like
Right.
that.
Right.
That's how Wu-Tang Forever was too.
Yeah, but see, like you God really was like he wasn't the only one that had a solo track, but see that he was more present for that album because he was out of jail compared to Enter the Wu-Tang when he was incarcerated. And I felt like You God was one of the unsung, heroes of that double album. But like Wu was different because it was like a collective of like non-MCs. But when you have like a R&B group and it's like it's supposed to be a group album and then you get to certain tracks and it's like Howard got a whole bunch of solo tracks and Jody got her one or two solo tracks. It's like what's going on here?
And then Jeffrey's doing the moonwalk and shit.
Right, and he's claiming you taught Michael Jackson that dance. Come on.
Then Bobby Brown also
No
sings
walk he was fire though. I ain't gonna do it lie.
I said, then Bobby Brown said he taught Michael Jackson the moonwalk at one
He
point.
did? I don't even remember that.
I'm like, Bobby, sit
Bobby
your
Brown
ass.
didn't do that.
I can't see him doing that as big as he's done got.
No.
Nigga, I get it. You're dating this girl. Damn, stop posting pictures about that shit. Yeah, the Chrissy Teigen situation, Q, I'm gonna be real. I don't really care about that shit.
What situation? What happened? Wrong?
They said she was
She
talking
fucking with
shit
kids
on
allegedly.
social media.
She what?
She was talking shit about somebody on social media, and
She's
you know,
always
John
doing
Legend.
that. Wasn't she like going at it with Trump on Twitter? She's always
Right, and
doing that.
Mariah Carey and shit too. Like,
Right. That's nothing new.
then people are mad at John Legend and shit like that because he's sticking up for his wife. I'm just like,
That's his wife. Why wouldn't he stick up for her?
That's his wife.
Yeah, that
Exactly.
cornball nigga stick up for his wife, man.
He's just ordinary people. He's just trying to take it slow. Oh my god.
Jay-Z is suing his photographer?
Yeah, for the reasonable doubt photography he's suing.
Why? What do you do?
Cause he's Jay-Z. You think he can walk on water?
But what's wrong with the pictures for the album?
I think because they used the picture without his authorization or some shit like that. I didn't read
He's
it all.
waiting till now to do that? And this album's like 20-something years old.
Niggas just be so bored. That's all I gotta say.
Right.
Niggas be so fucking
Like he ain't got enough money.
right. I mean, I know that's your lowest selling album, but damn, okay.
Bobby Brown did not teach Michael Jackson that moonwalk. He's lying. Bobby Brown can't even dance. I seen the dude in concert. He did not do none of the steps that the group did. So how did he teach Michael Jackson all of a sudden the moonwalk? He's lying.
Mind you, New Edition wasn't
Hey,
really
bro.
popping like that when Michael
Right.
started doing the moonwalk and shit. I'm sorry.
Exactly. They wasn't even around.
They were just like
Them still little
new.
kids.
Yeah, they were still young. The Candy Girl didn't drop yet.
Like I believe Jeffrey Daniels more, but I don't believe that shit too. If that makes sense. Hmm. Okay, right. I knew I wasn't tripping. Yeah, he did sit on that. I still need to read that book though.
Wow.
Niggas act like they teach Michael Jackson everything and shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
They wait till he dead to say that they stuff.
Right,
They
like
stuff when he didn't do this here.
I hate when motherfuckers do that stupid shit. Like wait till motherfucker dies to drop all the tea about his
Of course
ass.
he's lying. He didn't want to dance with New Edition. How did you teach Michael Jackson the moonwalk?
Didn't he say that Whitney cheated on him with Tupac at one point?
Yeah. That supposedly that was a rumor.
Wow. And then Tupac wanted Bobby Brown in his record label too and
Right,
shit.
on Machiavelli, right?
Crazy.
Yep.
Everyone has a Tupac story, I swear to God.
Yeah, everybody and their mama got a Tupac story.
Right. Hell, now I heard an interview with Doodlebug from Diggable Planets had a Tupac story. So I'm like, wow, not even you guys.
What story is it?
I think when he saw Tupac in SNL with Madonna or some shit like that.
Oh. Howard Hewitt, better vocalist, Howard Hewitt or Jody Watley? Howard definitely. Howard can sing. He's another underrated singer.
I need some of his albums though. So. And you know this verses ain't gonna start till 9 o'clock because niggas be on CPT time and shit too. So I'm not even
It
rushing.
ain't started on time.
But you know that fucking
I'm
10
gonna
minutes
fuck-
started on time and shit. So
Right.
I didn't even look at that one.
I ain't care for that one either.
I watched some of it, but they were just they both were drunk and they were talking crap to each other. And Timbaland, he wasn't even playing his big stuff. Like he didn't play a lot of the Justin stuff. He didn't play a lot of the Misty stuff. He was playing around with Switch because he could have beaten him easily.
Hell, I'm not even a Justin Timberlake fan.
As
I
long,
would really hear some Justin Timberlake.
as long as he said Lee and Missy Elliott stuff, he should have won. But you
Right.
know how it be when it's on these verses and stuff. They play certain shit that people don't be like remembering and shit.
Yeah,
And the
he played like
song
King
they need to play that
Pablo.
on these playing.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll go that far, Ronnie. See, y'all need to stop shitting on Otis Williams. I'm sorry. Y'all need to stop shitting on Otis Williams and Temptations, man. Y'all,
Oh my god.
at least the motherfucker's still alive and shit. Now y'all have no choice but to see him and shit. What's up? I was thinking about doing an Eddie Murphy movie breakdown in there for his 80s shit.
Let's
Only.
do it. I love Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Thinking about doing something for Lorenz Tate too.
So I think Eddie's best stuff is in the 80s and 90s. Like, after Nutty Professor and Dr. Doolittle. Like his 2000 stuff I didn't care for, but
Oh, they actually started on time. Oh
his
shit.
80s stuff, Trading Places, Beverly Hills Cop, Golden Child. They started on time, and maybe they got a new rule now to start on time.
Well, actually it's a DJ. You know how they do DJ
Oh.
shit.
The DJ, yeah, so he gonna be there for a minute.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, it just says stream starting soon. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah, definitely Eddie. Eddie's my favorite stand-up comedian, man.
Low key, as much as I like Richard Pryor,
Mhm.
he has some shitty movies too. I'm not gonna lie.
He did Superman 3. That was terrible.
Oh, his 80s, a lot of his 80s movies, like it's like damn. And I love Richard Pryor, but them 80s movies,
Yeah.
like oh my god. Except for the G Wilder movies, I like those.
Right. Hear no evil, see no evil.
I think Blue Streak 2 came out 80.
Right. Hall of Nights.
they all hated each other during that movie. Shit, Eddie
I know,
and
right?
Richard.
That's crazy.
Mm. Um, I was just talking about. I'm tired of that movie Life, yo. Tired of that fucking movie.
Life was dope. I liked it. And the soundtrack.
The soundtrack, okay, I can do the soundtrack, but it's just the internet made it this whole huge deal. It's like, was it really that great?
Right. It was good. It was a good serious film for once from Martin Lawrence. Like he's known for his comedy, but he don't do a lot of drama.
You can say that. I mean,
You know,
Welcome Home, Roscoe Jenkins was a
that was good. That was hilarious.
yeah,
With Monique. Monique was hilarious in that film.
yeah. They had everybody: James Earl Jones, Michael Clark
Hmm.
Duncan, Nicole Ari Parker was in that. So they had everybody in that bullshit.
Yeah,
And why is that so underrated? It's beyond me.
I don't know.
Meanwhile, Love and Basketball gets all the praise and shit.
Oh Lord.
Don't worry, y'all. That review is coming. It's coming.
What review for Lauren Basketball?
Yeah, I pushed it back on purpose, low key.
I know you did. You don't even want to watch that movie.
It's not even that. I'm just being so busy and just working on music and my thesis and shit. Like
Right.
when I tell you this thesis has been taking up all my fucking time, it's been taking up literally all my fucking time and shit.
I feel you.
But I'm almost there. Almost there. Um,
Cruz said Angela Winbush, Your Smile will Treat You Right.
your smile.
I love Treat You Right. That was a dope track. Which Martin Lawrence movie was the last good movie?
Welcome home, Roscoe Jenkins.
Minus Bad Boys 3? Probably, yeah. I'll probably Roscoe Jenkins.
I ain't like the movie with Raven Simone.
What movie was that?
College Road Trip.
I did see that film, but I totally forgot about that film. I saw it like one time.
I'm like, this nigga Martin doing Disney movies now? Oh, hell.
Yeah, I didn't care for that one.
I'd rather watch the long shots over that one.
The long shots.
That's the wrong title name for an inspirational movie. I'm sorry.
Jay-Z was on the remix for that? For Treat You Right?
It makes sense.
Right.
He did
And then
sample a lot of his stuff in the
and
early
then they
days.
did I Love the Dough together on Life After Death.
Yep.
Makes sense.
Renee and
I never
Angela.
heard that remix though. I gotta hear that.
I know Ronnie's gonna send it to me later.
Yeah, send it to me, Ronnie.
The best Jay-Z remix he ever did was Michael Jackson and Rock My World remix.
That was dope.
That was dope.
To me, he has like more than one good remix though. I love the Horace Brown remix for Things We Do
Ooh,
for Love,
ooh, I haven't
and
heard that in a
and
minute.
the remix with Shy for I Don't Want to Be Alone.
I could have done without
The
that.
Molly Moore remix. You didn't like that? The Molly Moore remix?
I don't care for Shy like that. They
I don't. I
too.
mean, I wasn't a huge Shy fan, but I love that remix. That remix, I can play that anytime.
They're like a dollar store Boys to Men. Like, ugh.
Oh man.
Like if you would have gave If I Ever Fall in Love to Boys to Men, I probably would like that song better.
If we ever get Boyz II Men on here, I hope they don't look back at these episodes and be like, "What?"
I don't give a fuck. Let them. Like I said, I talk shit about artists all the time. Even artists I like and shit. I don't give a fuck.
Man,
Shit, what's Wanye gonna do? Fucking beg? Hmm. I don't understand either, Q.
what you mean? I don't understand. What is he? What
It's
is
like when some artists, they don't get their flowers when they're alive, but also when they die, they automatically deem legends and shit.
I just feel like they don't appreciate like you see like overseas like how Japan and Germany and Australia they appreciate our artists more. I feel like they just appreciate our artists more than us, and we have to start showing more appreciation to the legends. This is why we do what we do on here. You know, like to give them their flowers when they breathing, and they can acknowledge them and not wait till they die and they can't hear us. You know what I'm saying?
So the DJ is talking right now.
Of course. They're gonna come out like at 8:20 or something.
Not that y'all doing a Tupac.
Huh? They doing Tupac?
The DJ song would today would have been Tupac's birthday and shit.
Oh yeah. Maxwell Luxury or Ascension? I love Ascension.
A session.
That was great.
Mm. Yeah. They're not ready yet.
Exactly, Ronnie. Can't wait till they die. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know. I think he would have been in politics. I mean, that was the rumor that he wanted to leave, music and get into politics. You know, and I think he could have did it too.
He could have definitely did it. Maxwell, this woman's work or fortunate? Fortunate all the way.
Fortunate.
Tired of that, this woman's work song. It's 8:06. I'm staying for like 5 more minutes.
Are we doing like? Is it a ranking we're doing, or is it we just talking about each movie?
Just talking about each movie like an album breakdown.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to rank it, that's cool. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, we could do that too.
Because I was also going to talk about some movies he was supposed to have been in too, because some of them actually surprised me.
Okay. The ones that he wasn't in surprised you?
Yeah, the ones that he was supposed to have been in.
Okay. Interesting. I don't know of any. I mean, other than Baby Boy, but I don't know of any others.
I guess Eric's having some Wi-Fi issues.
What you got against this woman's work? You don't like it?
I heard it way too much, and I have a certain memory to that song. I don't like to revisit.
Why is it if somebody say they don't like something, people have a problem with that? You're not gonna like everything.
Hey man,
I don't like my eggs sunny side up. I love my eggs scrambled. So that's just how I like my eggs.
I like my eggs a lot. Shit, sunny side up, omelet, scrambled, deviled eggs. Fuck that.
Scrambled eggs for me. That's it. I don't like my eggs done any other way.
Okay, DJ still talking.
Where are they having it at? Is it in Florida or is it like up here?
I actually don't even know. To be real with you.
Right.
Y'all remember that one episode of Flavor of Love when that girl put the chicken in the microwave and shit?
Yes. What a dummy. She was trying to cook a whole chicken in the microwave.
This girl, oh my! And then she tried to act like it wasn't hers.
I'm like,
but fucking New York will looking dead at her.
Why did Flavor keep her there? Did he just keep her there because of her booty? Like, why did
she kept her? She kept her there, but he let out all the realest ones out first. That's why that girl was like, "You're retarded."
Right. Crazy.
That's why at one point I just like Flav. You just deserve what you get. I'm sorry, man.
Right. I don't cook anything in the microwave, so that's the first I seen that.
And then she gonna decorate it with some eyes. And I was like, what the fuck?
Better duo, Renee and Angela or Ashford and Simpson?
Ashford and Simpson.
That's a good one. Nick Ashford or Valerie?
At least Ashford never beat Simpson live on stage and shit. Not like unlike Mr. Evil Eyes and shit.
That's what you call him?
God,
yeah, Mr. Evil Eyes.
Oh my god.
Bro, look at the fucking eyes. That shit creep me out sometimes.
Mr. Evil Eyes?
Nigga act like he don't blink a day in his life and shit. Like, you ever just met somebody whose eyes just stay wide open and some shit? And it's like they when you feel like they're looking at you, you don't even have to turn that head. You just feel them looking at you and some shit.
That's scary.
Right?
You know?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's one thing I love about that Street Called Desire album cover. This nigga's like looking like dead at me and shit like that, hypnotizing me to buy the album.
And it worked, right?
Right. Well, actually, Eric got me the album and shit.
Oh,
Oh
So.
yeah, I know what you're talking about. See, I never realized it when I had the damn CD. I never realized. I was like, why this nigga looking at me for? Every time I turn my eyes, he looked right at me. I'm like, what the hell's going on?
Right, and he look at me like Angela looking all sexy and shit. This nigga all
man.
holding.
That was the '80s pose back then.
Nah, the '80s pose was the lean.
Lean.
That was the '80s pose right there. The lean. Michael started it.
Mhm.
Luther finessed it. Lionel tried to lean at one point.
The '90s was straight up prison posters and shit on album covers and stuff.
Yep.
It was what?
She said the prison poses.
Oh my! You mean the?
We seen that too often, yo.
Or no. The '90s are let's have a little boy on the cover and some shit like that.
Right. Yeah.
I was surprised when Puffy said that wasn't me Biggie on that Ready to Die cover and shit like that. I'm like, so y'all just got a random baby. See, y'all was biting off.
Wasn't that his daughter?
Nah, that was just some random kid or some
Oh, I
shit.
always thought I was Biggie's little daughter on that.
Was it? Hold up.
Cause the baby looked like Biggie.
Let me see.
You can never tell with these album covers and shit.
Right.
For real. I'm like, some of y'all baby pictures are ugly, man. Shit.
Oh man.
Like Lord trying to show her flat ass in the album.
Yeah,
cover.
what's that about? I said that shit is hilarious, yo.
I'm like, you
Now,
gonna call
no,
this shit so
if
long?
that album cover came out back in the day, they would have put a parental advisory sticker on it.
Exactly. Then what's the one that sing that? Hey, you're gonna hear me. Whoa, ho, ho, ho. She made that song, right?
Lord,
Yeah.
what's the name of the song?
Eye of the tiger, you're gonna hear me. Whoa, ho, 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 ho,
I don't know.
ho.
I don't know that song. That's
I
not
know one
Biggie's
of them.
daughter. So who's the baby on Ready to Die?
Oh, that's Biggie's daughter.
Ronnie saying it's not Biggie's daughter.
Oh, damn.
It looked like Biggie to me. I always thought it was Biggie's little girl or whatever.
So y'all just kidnapped a random baby just for an album cover? Well, actually, Nirvana did that with Nevermind too,
Right.
where they had a little baby's dick in the fucking pool or some shit.
Right. That's funny.
Oh, that was Katy Perry. Oh, they all
Katy
sounded
Perry?
like.
Oh, that was Katy Perry's song.
Yeah, they all sounded like to me.
Katy Perry do not sound like Lord.
Shit.
Lord. I compare Lord to like Billie Eilish. She's like that dark, suicidal music.
Even a DJ is whack. Shit.
Favorite Lawrence Fishburne movie.
Ooh.
Deep Cover.
I have never seen Deep Cover.
You never saw Deep Cover?
Nah.
That's a dope movie.
Yeah, I'm gonna see The King of New York sometime this week
King of New
too.
York was good too.
That one movie called Hoodlum, that was dope.
Hoodlum was good, yeah. He
Yeah.
played Bumpy Johnson,
Mhm.
who's being played now by Forrest Whitaker in Godfather Harlem.
So that's another show I have to watch too.
Good show.
I'm just ready for Power to come out, man. I'm just ready for Power.
Yes. Which one though? Cause they got the Kanan story
All
coming.
of them.
Oh, all of them. Okay. Kanan story is July, and then Ghost season 2 I think is in September, October.
Damn, they can wait.
Yeah. Cause they're already filming. They started filming like in March, April.
Kanan's story's gonna be epic.
Yeah, that's gonna be good.
Shit. I finished Lovecraft County the other day too.
That is good. They need to bring that back.
Yeah, I remember that song Royal.
Yeah.
That was a big
That's
song.
a big hit. Yeah. Have you guys heard about the Tupac estate did an LGBT collection? It's online. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah, because they business says do these like rainbow sweaters with Tupac's face on them and shit.
Oh Lord. And that's by his estate that's doing that?
I mean, technically Tupac was down with the LGBT. He did have Danny Boy on his albums and shit, so
What
it
does
doesn't
that
really
mean?
surprise me. And everyone knew Danny Boy was gay and shit.
I just found out on by him being on Vlad. I didn't know back then he was.
Mm. Name like Danny Boy.
We already had a Danny Boy in House of Pain.
Oh shit. Um, and it's crazy because this nigga was on death row, then he ended up being on American Idol and shit.
Danny Boy?
Yeah.
He was on American Idol?
hmm
I never seen that. What
Yeah, I
season
think it
that
was
was? That was like one of the early seasons?
I want to say either '03 or '04.
I don't even remember that.
Yeah, I don't think Danny Boy wants to remember that either.
And he didn't win?
Hell no. I think he got disqualified.
That's crazy.
It's like, how you on a multi-million dollar
Right. To
label and
American
you end up
Idol?
being American
That's
Idol?
crazy. '03? I don't even remember. Who won '03?
Who didn't win those? I want to say it was Ruben Studdard. I want to say.
I did see that one, but I don't remember Danny Boy winning. I saw the one when Ruben won and Fantasia was on there
Hey,
and the
my
Indian dude.
sister's calling me. I'll be right back.
Indian dude, Sanjaya, whatever his name is. I remember when he was on there.
I hate this stream, y'all. Shit. Every time I get on this motherfucker, it always mess
Stream,
up. And I be on my
stream,
Wi-Fi too. Like this shit's crazy.
StreamYard it messes up sometimes for people. I never had no issue with it.
You getting anything for a record store there? Or you just waiting?
Yeah, I got the new Prince album coming. The Truth. I picked that
Okay,
up.
cool.
I'm surprised that was even still it's still available. I thought that would be sold out, and it's on. It comes on purple vinyl.
Oh
Um,
shit, this nice.
I wanted to get the Freddie Gibbs and Madlib Pinata Miami Vice cover, but that was sold out. Um, some of this the vinyl was like the Beck album for I like Beck, but I don't think he have any album that's worth $80. That's just ridiculous to
Hey,
me.
you got it.
Yeah, the Hyperspace album he re-released it with like a lenticular cover, and they were selling for like $75. I'm like, for Beck, like, come on, you know.
That's crazy. I've
It
been trying
was
to get Thundercats the Drunk album and
That's a dope album.
Afterglow self-titled for 2008. But shit, I just got this Flying Lotus EP I gotta listen to,
Yeah, Drunk is a
and
dope
this Tina
album.
Marie Nigga to the World album from '88.
Um, they still
I'm
got
gonna
some
get the
stuff
rest of my
left.
stuff tomorrow.
They still got some stuff left. You know what I'm saying? They got like I seen that Biggie release, the final chapter. I wasn't trying to get that anyway, but that's on vinyl. You know, they got who else came out? They got like some other shit that came out. And you know, for July, I'm gonna try to get some stuff for July too. Cause they got the new Czarface albums coming out in July on vinyl. Um, they got I sent Rez like a whole bunch of releases coming out. A lot of stuff is coming out. The Time is re-releasing their first album on vinyl. That's dropping. A lot of shit. KMD is dropping their first album. They re-releasing it on vinyl. So it's like I think it's like 30th anniversary, so that's coming out.
Okay. The Times got a colored vinyl album of Ice Cream Castle. I've been trying to get.
Yeah, that was a dope album. They got some good stuff coming. It's not as the second day is not as much as the first one, but you know Beastie Boys they got the EP. They re-releasing that on vinyl. Ronnie said John Legend's production
I like
companies
to
make.
see some Shaka Khan and Rufus albums on colored vinyl and some of her solo albums from like the mid '80s. That would be nice
Yeah,
too.
yeah, like for Naughty. Naughty was a dope album. That's one of my favorite Shaka Khan albums. They need to put like a red color or pink colored vinyl out for that. Ronnie said John Legend's production company is making a biopic of Bernie Mac. That's dope. I think you mentioned that before when he was on. You got anything for Record Store Day?
I got this Thundercat vinyl, but I'm gonna get the rest of my stuff tomorrow.
Oh,
I just
true.
been buying like video game soundtracks and shit. I've been trying to get like Streets of Rage and like Sonic the Hedgehog video game soundtracks and shit.
Nice.
Sorry about that. My sister
It's all
phone.
good.
But yeah, I think Danny Boy got disqualified because I think Suge Knight was tampering with the votes or something. I don't know.
What the hell?
Some weird shit. It was like a weird situation.
So he didn't even make it to like the TV audit. That's crazy. That's why I don't remember him. I'm like I don't remember seeing him on there.
I think he made it to like the top 8 or the top 12 or some shit.
Wow.
They were like, "Oh wait a minute, you were in such and such." Oh,
Suge Knight was super hating on him. Shaka Khan ain't nobody or through the fire. Ain't nobody.
Through the fire.
that's a hard one. I'm gonna
I
go
love
lay
both of
nobody.
them.
Just sent it.
Okay.
Jesus. Just found out one of my family friends have died.
Sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah,
Condolences.
it's cool. They said I think they said he had a heart attack or something.
Wow.
It's all good. It's all good. What time is it? Damn, I said I was going to stop this video 5 minutes ago, but then we still going on. Okay. I mean, the two-part video is not till 11 o'clock too, so.
Right.
mm. Better vocalist, Shaka or Patty? Patty.
Man, that's hard. I love both of them, man. Damn. I can't choose.
Oh, damn, they actually started this shit, right?
They started?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm already not interested in this shit.
Lord. She
I'm
got
like, you started off
she
with this
got
song?
strippers on
Really?
there?
Huh?
She got strippers dancing?
Yeah.
Damn, Trina looking good too.
But actually, no, fuck Trina, because she said some shit about the protest, too. No, if I should be fucking Trina
Hey,
now.
I ain't say I was a fan of her music. I'm looking at her butt.
I thought we canceled Trina, though, but I thought we canceled Trina.
Her dance is looking good as hell, though. Shit, I canceled her from when she came out. I'm talking about her ass. You know what I'm saying?
Then she said, like, the protesters was... She said it's like the protest was ruining her chance to go into the Gucci store or some shit like that. I was like, damn, I'm a protester, too. What the fuck you trying to say? Excuse me for you not getting your fucking Gucci and shit. But yeah,
Yeah,
so I got my laptop fixed and I got a new webcam and shit.
dope.
That was like,
Oh, she playing DMX shit. What? Trina not beating DMX shit. Never.
you looking better than Trina. I don't give a fuck.
She playing the remix for Rough Riders Anthem. Fire. I forgot she was on that. Yes. Eve killing it. Early loss for Trina. I'm sorry. She getting waxed by round five.
Man, all I'm just saying is I like verses to an extent,
Right.
but at the same time, it's just I have to agree with Eric. Sometimes I just feel like they just throw motherfuckers in like a machine,
Yeah.
and what
Yeah,
just
that's
throw
right. They were
motherfuckers
on
in a
the
machine.
Machic Bad remix. I forgot about that too.
Who's a what?
The even Trina, they won the Machic Bad remix, the Ludacris joint from Battle of the Sexes.
Watch them perform that at the end.
That was actually the last Luda album that I actually liked.
You like Battle of the Sexes?
Yes, that was dope. I like the concept. The concept of it was.
Wow.
You didn't like it?
I would have liked it better if it was Luda and Shauna.
See, I thought it was gonna be Luda and Shauna on all the on all the tracks, but it wasn't.
No, because him and Shauna have like a love hate relationship. That's
Right.
all I'm gonna say.
He had like the joint he released with Trey Songz. He had the joint with Nicki. He put out the remix with Eva Trina. He had like different collabs with I think Monica was on that album too. It was actually decent. I like the concept of it. I like their little stage that they got.
Always cherish your loved ones, y'all. That's all I gotta say.
Definitely.
Hmm. Oh, I forgot. Shout out to Alonzo, by the way. If you guys have not watched, me and him did like a hour discussion about hip hop, ageism, all that shit. It's on my Instagram, but I am gonna put it on my YouTube at
Salute.
some point.
I forgot I was Alonzo, yo.
Yeah,
Salute to him.
yeah. I never knew he was 19. I was like, oh
Wow.
wow. I'm actually older than somebody on this chat. Wow. Cause y'all be surprising me with your ages and shit. Like
Right?
y'all be surprising me. That's why I don't tell motherfuckers my age no more and shit. Cause niggas be surprised about the shit I be liking, like the music I be liking, movies I be liking. They be
Hmm.
thinking, oh, you 30 or 40
I
or
told you
something.
that a long time ago. I'm like, I don't know anybody your age in your age group that know about the Jones Girls and Peebo Bryson and
Yeah,
those artists.
especially with black kids and shit, our age and stuff. Like when you get your mid 20s and stuff, like folks still be trying to act like they young and stuff. It be like that with older people. I be like, you just need to act your age and shit. Like
Yeah, exactly.
you can't expect no 40-year-old nigga to be out here sagging his pants and stuff. Like
Right.
you did that in your young days. Niggas be living their second childhood. Like you gotta grow up, man.
Yep.
Exactly. Like, these older motherfuckers trying to dress like they young and shit just be embarrassing. Um, I'm gonna have to go with Let There Be Eve, Ronnie.
Yes, the first album definitely. Yeah, I love her second album. Scorpion is dope too.
Yeah, Scorpion was good.
Scorpion was good.
Yeah, I like stuff with you.
She just hit different. Her music hit different for me. Oh, they in London. Wow.
Yeah, it
They
just
live
ain't
from
in
London.
like the same lane and shit. It really goes to some different.
That's crazy. So Eve was in London.
So yeah, they said I guess once they got that vaccination, it was like we can go anywhere now.
Right.
Fuck.
So Trina's in London too, or just Eve?
I thought they were both together.
Eve is in London. I think they're showing like the little small screen with Trina. I'm guessing Trina is somewhere else.
He probably in Miami and shit.
Yeah. Wow.
Once she performs "Let Me Blow Your Mind," it's gonna be a wrap.
It's over. Oh, yeah, Trina's in
Once
Miami.
he
Okay.
164 and what y'all niggas want. That's a rap for me.
Yep,
Shit, he
that
got
too.
it.
That too.
He can perform Philly too. He don't remember the days.
That too.
Them things. Yeah.
Loki, I would put Trina against Ludacris. Why y'all to be male
I
against male,
don't
female
want
against
to. I
I
don't
female?
want to
still
see
think Luda would have
that.
won. Luda would have won.
But he still would have won her ass.
Yeah.
Oh, it
Luda would have won.
would make more sense than Eve versus Trina.
All little things got to do is play something is over with.
Yep.
Speaking of Shauna, though, I do want to talk about that album I got from her and shit. The first song.
The Worth the Wait album.
Mm-hmm.
That shit fire, man.
Yeah, I need to get I-20's self-explanatory. That's the shit I need to get
Right.
on vinyl. I was this close
I
one
got
time.
that one. I don't got the block music album though.
Oh, you got the I-20 joint?
Oh no, on the Worth the Wait one.
Oh, true. Yeah, Disturbing the Peace, that's like one of the most underrated rosters in Southern hip hop. I don't hear no one talk about that shit.
The album?
Yeah, like with Luda, Shauna, I-20 and shit.
I have the
Even
album and
the
I haven't played it,
compilation
so
too.
I have to hear the album. but I haven't
You
played
know what I really want? I want the Clips first album that got shelved, the exclusive, the executive audio footage. That shit fire, man.
Ooh. Shit. Even the Players Club, like early two chains and shit too. When Duffelback Boy came out, that was my shit.
it. Mm-hmm.
I didn't know what a
I like
Duffelback
that
Boy when I was
Lollipop.
little though,
All the fat bitches were dead because that when that Lollipop song came out. I was like, okay, big girls on the beat.
now the big girls was dancing to Single Ladies when that came out.
Yeah. Yeah, trying to do that little Beyonce shit. Falling all over the stage and stuff.
What if I do a discography breakdown, a Beyonce breakdown?
Hey, that's on you. Man.
I don't know a lot of her work. I'm more of a Rihanna person.
I feel like the Beehive will get at me low key, but I'm not gonna say
They
why.
would.
Because the
Don't
Beehive,
do a nigga without these types of breakdown. They gonna come at your ass like a swarm of bees.
Yep.
they be
There's
like,
one thing wrong about them.
I'm gonna get hit with Dangerously in Love CDs and shit. But if I do a Beyonce breakdown, I want to invite one of my friends to do it with me. Because he's a bigger Beyonce fan I know. Anybody have David Banner album? Yeah, I got David. I got one Banner album,
I don't
bro.
got none of this. I want to get
I
Mississippi
don't
and
got none of this stuff on CD or vinyl.
Ninth Wonder.
His shit's hard to come by though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it be like that with certain southern rappers and shit.
Oh, don't even remind me. The whole rap a lot. Minus Scarface, man. Shit.
I don't got no rapper like CDs. I got like mostly No Limit shit and like a couple Farmhouse CDs and stuff, but I don't got none of they other stuff with Jay Prince. You know?
I got you sometime this summer though. I'm not gonna tell you what rap I got you.
I got a couple albums from Hypnotize. I got 2 albums that I never thought I'd have from them. And it's like beautiful to have them in my collection. It's crazy.
What?
Gangsta Boo, Inquiring Minds, and her Scar 69.
Mm. Yo, Inquiring Minds by Gangsta Boo. That is a southern rap classic.
Classic.
That's a female rapper. I don't get. That's like what making it sound. Get some fucking style from low key.
Now, Gangsta Boo would have been a better matchup for Eve.
Yes.
You know.
Well, that would be nice too.
She only had like a few hits though. Like, not a lot of people know like her shit. Like
I mean,
that.
but if you play like the 3-6 Mafia stuff, those could win.
Yeah. I think if me and X had more albums and shit, that would have been a good record too.
Ooh, Mia X,
Man.
nastiest female rapper in the South, man.
We should do a Just Blaze battle. I want all these battles.
I already have my next couple I'm gonna do and shit. Cause I'm gonna take a little break from the battle of the bangers because I know this copyright's kicking my ass.
Right. I still haven't seen the Prince one of those.
Oh,
I told you they gonna be on some bullshit.
That's never
I told y'all one night only.
Yep, one night only.
YouTube ain't playing with it, man, when it comes to putting music on motherfucking channels and shit.
Yep.
I'm gonna film the vinyl video probably after I shoot this shit just to get my mind off the bullshit.
Eve or Little Kim, I got Eve.
Yeah, E.
Yeah, I got E too.
If the Notorious K.I.M. was way better, I would probably give her a better chance.
Right.
China Dog over anything Lil Kim put out after hardcore.
Oh, what?
I like China Doll. I ain't even gonna lie. It's not a classic. It's an okay album.
Yeah, it's not a bad album. Okay, it was just a weird album.
I think me and you the only people that got the vinyl shit, so.
Shit.
But that
But then
but that Broken Silence was a good comeback album for her and shit. You know.
that was. But yeah, for the most part, her discography has been consistent. I'm
Yeah.
satisfied. Well, mine is the firm though, but you know.
That
She
could have
just
been way
came out
better
with
though. But
DMX
it's
versus
alright
album.
album.
Low key, Missy against Lil Kim. I don't know.
Missy winning that.
Yeah, that's a
I,
little unorthodox though, but that'll be
Yeah.
cool. Like I wish they'll just match these people up with certain artists that's compatible with them and shit,
Right.
instead of just getting random people and shit. Like I would really like to see some female MCs from the '80s get like a chance. You got niggas on YouTube talking about nobody want to watch it, but you gotta look at the bigger picture. Nobody don't want to watch this Trina versus Eve versus, but niggas still don't be watching it. So how you gonna say that nobody don't want to watch MC Light or Queen Latifah go up against each other in a verse?
mm,
Queen
I,
Pen.
I say Missy versus Buster.
I wasn't a huge fan of Queen Pen.
Did you know
But
like
she
one
got
hit?
enough work to do a versus.
Huh? Huh?
I thought she had one hit.
She got the joint with Mr. Cheeks and the Lost Boys.
I don't even think
Okay,
she got an album.
one and a half hit.
No, she had two. I think she had two albums. She had the first one and the second one. I forgot the name of the second one.
But I can't remember. I wish Charlie Boy's album came out. That's what I really wish her fucking album came out. That Cold as Ice.
Charlie Baltimore. Is that released? I think you get that on eBay.
I want a physical copy of it. I don't want the digital shit.
Miss Jade. Yeah, I remember Miss Jade.
How about Tyler the Creator versus Currency?
Yeah,
Nah,
I got
they
currency.
styles are
I'm not
different
really a
though.
Tyler the Creator person.
They styles are too different though. Like Tyler against Kid Cudi, I could see.
Tyler would have wiped the floor with
I
Kid
I
Cudi.
know, but I'm saying they have similar style. Like Currency is different from Tyler. You know what I'm saying?
But it's unexpected. It's like I said, it's unexpected though. They both produce their own shit. They're both very
Currency
versatile and shit.
produces. I thought he had other people producing stuff.
Who?
Currency.
No, Currency mostly produces
He
his shit.
produces? I didn't know that.
Mostly.
A lot of the shit I see him on is like Happy Fraud or this other producer.
Thing with
I
Currency,
need
he has
his
like
look like
8,000
this
albums.
is
I can't even
fire.
keep up with all this shit.
Right. Missy and the Brat. The Brat ain't got enough for Missy though.
He only got one album.
She got one good album. Like she ain't got. Well, she did a lot of features, but like hits. She don't got like 20 hits for Missy.
Yeah, Missy got it, man.
Yeah.
Mm. But
I
that's
really like to see some Bay Area artists get some love in the verses. They really ain't showing the Bay Area no love or the Midwest.
Right.
We still waiting for that Bone Thugs and Harmony 36 Monkey.
well, according to Country Black, I don't think that shit's gonna happen.
She playing the Roots joint. Wow.
Oh, she playing You Got Me? Hold up.
Yeah. He truly ain't got nothing for that.
It's a rap. It's
She ain't got
She
nothing
got
for
Red
that.
Bottom. She can put that Red Bottom track up against that. You stop. Never mind. She don't got shit. I'm sorry.
shit. This Eve and Trina is like a fucking Bulls game and shit like
This
that.
is
It's
like
just a
Luna
landslide.
and Nelly.
This is like Trey Young hitting the 3-pointer.
Right?
I say Scarface versus Ice Cube.
Yes.
Oh, that'd be nice too.
That'd
Hell
be
yeah.
good. Yeah.
Spice One versus
Ice-T.
Drew down.
that would actually work. Yeah.
Drew down, Ice
See,
T.
I'm telling you, man. Show the base some love, man.
But see,
A lot of
they're
dudes
not
be,
gonna give the Bay love like that unless
Right,
it's too short.
yeah,
right. On E40.
Because Spice One is
yeah,
too
E40,
underground.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
two set. Yeah, you too street. They can't handle Spice One, man.
Hell no. 187 proof alone would wipe the floor with anybody. Hardest gangster
America's
rap
Nightmare,
album.
man. That fucking album
Woo!
cover is the most gangster album cover of all time. Motherfucking
Self-titled
holding the
Spice,
Tech Nine in the Glock.
nigga. Spice One's first 6 albums alone. I dare motherfuckers to talk about that shit. He is the most lyrical, one of the most lyrical gangster rappers ever. I don't give a fuck what no one says.
The Roots, You Got Me, or Common, The
You
Light.
right
I
about that?
got The Roots.
The light.
You like The Light?
But I don't even know this fucking song.
Oh god.
Smokey Robinson versus
I've been
Stevie
telling
Wonder.
niggas I've been telling niggas all week that Trinity didn't have no chance going up against Eve. The motherfuckers was just trying to rip me on that video I did. I was like, fuck y'all. They done gave me dislikes and everything, you know.
No, but for real though, Spice One is one of the most lyrical rappers I've heard in my life.
Yes.
Yes.
Classic. Love that album.
This is the young buck we need right about now, not getting caught with trannies allegedly. We want this young buck back.
Uh,
Him and
Spice
Bobby
One.
Valentino are going out bad, man.
Jesus Christ. Bobby Valentino.
Love Is Blind. Wow.
He played that scenario 2000. He just gonna press through his soul.
Spice One versus Brother Lynch Hung though.
That's a good matchup.
But that's too underground for us.
That's too underground for me.
That's too hardcore for them. Niggas gonna be like, what is this?
Where Timberland's Instagram at?
So what happens when they get tired of doing the mainstream artists? Then what? It's gonna be over?
No, they're gonna do rematches.
They can do some artists from the 80s. They can do some artists from the 80s.
Right.
See,
They're
West
gonna have to
Coast is
switch
not,
it up just like the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame nominations. They're gonna have to switch it up with these nominations, just like when Versus gonna have to switch it up with these verses with different artists for different genres and shit. You just can't stick to hip hop and shit.
it used to be a hip hop thing. Now they're trying to get rock artists in this bullshit too now.
Yeah. Somebody said I never heard Eve sell coochie on a song.
Shit.
Well, that What Y'all Niggas Want music video with that dress she had on, she could have sold anything looking like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna put some requests on the verses right now. Instagram. I don't give a fuck.
Right?
I'm gonna spam the fuck out this shit.
I'd love to see a state property versus.
Yeah.
State property. Ooh.
Yes.
State
Dipset,
property.
State
Versus
Property.
Locks.
Them first two state property albums fucking fire,
State
man.
Property and Dipset.
Yes.
Yeah, that'd be nice too. Hell yeah.
That would be fire.
Diplomatic community don't get his respect. Niggas talking about culture too and shit. Like, man,
We're
get out of
definitely
here.
gonna talk about that double album because Sam wanted that review anyway, so we're gonna talk about that.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that.
Yeah, definitely. That's coming this month.
Yeah, just let me know when.
Yeah.
Wait. Diplomatic is gonna be on your channel or my channel?
Mine.
Okay, bad. Just making sure. How about Soul to Soul versus Simply Red?
Ooh.
Something for the British.
What y'all want is equivalent to what these bitches want. I don't know, is it?
It kind of was.
Kind of.
Yeah. MC8 versus Spice One.
That could work. That
Yeah,
actually makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be fucking fire. Or that versus DJ Quick,
right.
MC8 versus DJ Quick.
See, niggas just think the West Coast is just Dre, Snoop, Tupac, and Cube and shit,
Exactly.
man.
That's the issue.
Yeah, NWA and shit. They don't really talk about Cypress Hill and shit. Or
Right.
like West Side Connection and stuff.
Well, Cypress Hill, they mostly get talking more about in the alternative crowds and shit, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like with certain hip hop, they only include Cypress Hill just out of respect. They don't really appreciate the hard work they put in the albums and shit sometimes.
Yep.
Yeah, they don't probably respect it because they Latino and shit. They can't rap.
Wow.
I'm trying to choose between getting this 4 albums from Cypress Hill or the Temples of Boom album. I might go with the 4 album because it's very underrated. That
Yeah,
Tequila
definitely.
Sunrise, it's probably my favorite track off the album.
Definitely.
I wouldn't get mad at either or, but I would personally pick Temples of Boom if I were you.
Tempos is classic.
Yeah, I know, Ron. Competition's over. I don't even want to watch it.
It's done.
It's done.
She killing it.
It's done.
Hit it with the hard series. Yeah, I told y'all niggas, man. That's why I made the video on my channel and shit.
Yeah. They wanted to give Trina a fair shot, but I'm like, looking at her discography, I'm like, I can't name 10 songs from Trina.
I can't name none of her albums besides the first one.
The first one, right?
I think because people like the album because the album cover and shit and a couple
Yeah.
of tracks. They don't really remember everything off the album.
Exactly.
And they could have did a group like Clips or something up against nobody. Nobody talk about the Clips.
Yep. Them too.
You think it'd be good if they start doing like movie soundtrack verses or something?
That would be dope. You know, you get like all the artists for like the Juice soundtrack and Boys in the Hood soundtrack. That'd
Yeah.
be innovative. I would like to see that.
Oh, yo.
Yeah, I just gave y'all an idea. Y'all need to send me some money.
We could do that. A soundtrack battle.
Yeah.
Submit the Quincy Jones list by the end of the week.
Okay. When is that battle?
Next week.
Next week?
Mhm.
Oh shit. I'm just finishing my primo battle. My primo list.
He coming at you with the quickness. You gotta hurry up. We gotta get this done, sir.
Man.
Shit. I mean,
Brett would have lost too. Brett would
Brett
have
only
to
had
use
one
like
classic.
she would have had to use most of her features that she's done with like, the Bad Boy remixes and all that and So Def remixes. She would have lost too to Eve.
Yeah. I just wish they did that collaboratory album in '97, Foxy Brown and Lil Kim. That was a real miss in hip hop history for like the
Definitely.
females and shit.
Dude said we need a Beyonce versus Rihanna or Kendrick versus Cole,
That would just stop the world.
right?
I think the computers will crash when that shit happens.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah, I can respect those artists. I just don't want to see some of these unknown niggas out here. They don't got no categories.
You remember
and
this?
shit.
You remember the City Hall joint? She played the City Hall joint. That's crazy.
Swiss said y'all want a Light versus Queen Latifah.
Yes, that needs to happen. I've been saying that.
Hell yeah.
Definitely.
Queen Latifah's gonna get the Lifetime Achievement Award too.
Yep. Give it to her now.
And MC Light always voices the BET Awards.
Right.
Yeah, before she die. Don't wait till
Exactly.
she die.
That makes sense.
They wait till the last minute to give somebody some awards or induct them into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Y'all should be doing that while they're alive. It don't mean nothing when they dead.
Exactly.
That's why I be saying they need to go on and induct Sade, because you might not know how long she got on this earth.
Right.
It's like the Shaka Khan too.
Shaka got in, right? Did she get in by herself? No, and not with Rufus either.
Not as a solo artist.
No, she
Well,
not with Rufus either.
yeah,
They
no.
were
Not
up
even
this year.
Tina Marie in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Rufus was up this year and they missed the cutoff again. They didn't get a lot of votes.
Swizz said UGK versus 8-Ball
Let's put
MJG.
fucking Jay-Z in there before them.
He been saying that though. He been saying that. UGK and 8-Ball. They've been posting that for months.
He's been saying Bad Thugs and Hardy and 3 6 Mafia. He's been saying that for like a year or something, ever since the pandemic.
Right.
Yeah, she lost.
Yeah.
I fucking told y'all what. Yeah, no chance in hell.
Nope.
You even hit it with a Stone Cold Stunner. It's over with.
Better filmography, Queen Latifah, Taraji P. Henson.
Now you gonna have all these Miami. Now you gonna have all these Miami bitches talking about she didn't do nothing. She didn't won.
Oh Lord. Queen Latifah.
You already know the Breakfast Club gonna get their perspective on it in Hotline 7 and shit.
Right. She playing her hits early. She playing her hits. This shit about to be over by like 9:30.
She trying to get her out of here as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Like, bitch, I gotta go somewhere. Let me take care of you.
Yep, for real. She ain't playing.
Yeah, Shanti and Keisha Cole versus.
Can't make no damn fit.
But yeah, I'm actually gonna end the video off right here and shit.
Yeah, Keisha Cole was high. They made it more entertaining.
Right. Again, shout out to Kim and PJ Jones.
Shout out to them.
Thank y'all so much for coming
Check
by
their album
again.
out on streaming on
Yeah.
Spotify and Tidal and Apple Music.
Yeah, it's called Jones Connection. Y'all make sure y'all check that out.
Yes.
Also, it's not over yet. We still got the Tupac Shakur movie breakdown.
Yep.
So y'all make sure y'all ask all the Tupac questions.
Yeah.
Ask them all away.
Yes. Come on, Q.
Tomorrow, I want to see at 10:15. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna save that.
Okay.
I'll see y'all later. Thank you again for stopping by, Eric.
All right.
Peace.
Later, Eric. Peace.
Oh, you're welcome, man. Anytime, dog. Peace, y'all. All right.